Well, we're on the outskirts of the Maine wilderness right now, about to ski into an off-grid cabin. My fingers are really numb. I'm having a hard time getting my ski boots on, but I'm hoping we get there before it gets too dark here. We've got a huge sled to bring in too that's got to weigh well over 100 pounds. Kyle just went back up to the car to try to grab some more things to make transporting the sled a bit easier. It is pitch black out here besides the light I have. It ended up being way harder to use the skis than we thought, so we're on foot now, taking turns pulling the sled up these hills. Doesn't look like much, but it's intense.
My body hurts.
Mine too.
That was one of the most insane workouts I've ever done. Ever.
Now, on top of that, we have to get the fire going and unpack and then hopefully just call it a night and wake up real early. Good morning. I just gotta put my hair back. Oh, Kyle just left to go back to the truck because we forgot a couple supplies and he's going to ski down to it. So it should be relatively quick, especially compared to last night. Last night was a bit challenging because the loft didn't heat up really well. So we had a bunch of layers of blankets and just snuggled up and tried to keep the warmth. This morning, there's a lot of coals now that have been established. The fire's ripping. It's super warm in here. I'm going to start figuring out breakfast because we certainly worked up an appetite last night. Probably do a big scramble in the cast iron skillet. Skiing was bad.
It's dangerous because not only is it hard and slick, but there's rocks everywhere. Literally, I started going, went around that corner and just
wiped out.
Nowhere to go because it's all rocks. So I just started going into the woods and then just fell over.
Oh no. Change of plans. We're all taking a walk back to the truck for a supplies run and then breakfast.
This is what we pushed
Beautiful
the
day.
120-pound sled up.
At least 120. This will definitely be coming in handy. You just had a huge breakfast. You didn't even like the eggs last time I made them, but you had a huge breakfast. So this is white pine, and it's all over the place here, and I do make tea out of this sometimes, but when we walked to the truck earlier, I noticed that there was balsam all throughout the trails, and that's a really delicious tea. I believe it also has more vitamin C than this, so I'm gonna look for some while we're out and about today. So this is balsam. You can take just a little bit for tea. Balsam. There should be more up ahead. Another really cool thing about balsam that I actually remember doing in my childhood, way before I knew that it was even a balsam tree or what it meant, is there's these blisters, so little sap resin filled pockets, and if you poke one, you can see one, an old one right there, but yeah, if you poke one, you'll see sap oozes out of it. So that resin that came out, you can put on burns, wounds, cuts and scrapes, and it acts as an antiseptic. And then the needles that I collected, they are packed with vitamin C, so you can make a tasty tea with them. That's really hot. So good though. There's only 1 more hour until sunset, so I'm gonna take this outside and go build a fire with Kyle. We're down to our last big bottle of water. We're going through it a lot faster than I thought we would. And for dinner tonight, I'm going to make chili, which we did last time we came here, but I had a little bit of a different recipe. This feels so good on my hands. He wants his dinner too.
I know, it's time.
How is it? Good morning. Good morning. It's about 19 degrees right now, which is a bit warmer than it started off yesterday. Last night the fire went out in the middle of the night, so I had to put all of my layers on, but we're starting to get some heat back. So, admittedly, skiing over the frozen bumps that last day felt really challenging. I couldn't get my form quite right, gliding was tricky, kick was limited, and the true tracks weren't there. And I felt kind of frustrated and sad that we could hardly ski the whole time, even way up north. And that our trip in that first night didn't go as planned either, and we still had to drag that heavy sled out. But, I couldn't change the conditions, so I swapped my focus internal to external and really had a huge wave of gratitude come over me. I appreciated the sun, the fresh air, and my time out here in the forest with great company. We can't always control a given situation, but we can choose how to respond to it and how it affects us. So why not reach for a better thought or mindset and enjoy the beauty of the earth around us and not take things too seriously all the time?